Some actresses deliver lines. Melissa McCarthy destroys her co-stars. She's the person who tells her husband she's firing him hard. The woman who threatened to turn Jason Statham into a limp unicorn. The legend who made The Rock lose it over a Hugh Jackman squirrel dream. In this video, we're discussing Melissa McCarthy at her finest when she made filming actually impossible, turned bridesmaids into a therapy session, and broke every single person on set. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. Don't do that thing with your thumb.
All right. Don't do that thing with your thumb again.
You should know this about Melissa McCarthy. Even she can't believe what comes out of her mouth. Don't do that thing with your thumb again. Laughter. I can't believe I said it. I hate myself for saying it. But she didn't hate it, and neither did anyone watching. That's the Melissa McCarthy paradox. She says the worst things imaginable, and you can't stop laughing. Chapter 2. The Footbone Confession.
You're up and jackknife my legs and kick you both in the fucking jaw with my foot bone. That's what I would fucking love.
Melissa McCarthy doesn't just threaten people, she describes it in graphic anatomical detail. I'd like to rear up and jackknife my legs and kick you both in the jaw with my foot bone. That's what I would fucking love. I wish my foot would go right through your skull, probably. Then she escalated. I'm going to start with Karen Carpenter's head. I'm going to rip her head off, and I'm going to drink her blood, and then I'm going to come back and light you on fire. In 30 seconds, she went from foot bone to skull penetration to drinking blood. That's not a monologue. That's a hostage situation. Chapter 3. The infamous Jill rant.
I'm gonna light you all on fire, but I'm gonna start with you, Jill. I'm gonna fucking torch you.
That's totally uncalled for.
Everybody hates you. They hate your fucking Bob.
Bridesmaids. The darkest improv in comedy history. I'm going to light you all on fire, but I'm going to start with you, Jill. I'm going to torch you. That's totally uncalled for. Everybody hates you. They hate your Bob. And I'm glad your husband died because he probably killed himself. I would kill myself. Got to kill myself, Jill. She didn't just break character, she broke reality. The other actors weren't acting scared, they were actually scared. Chapter 4. Firing her husband.
I need you to stop sweating through your shirts and grossing everybody out.
Oh no, you did not.
It's even harder when she's filming with her husband, Ben Falcone. Professionalism, totally gone. I need you to stop sweating through your shirts and grossing everybody out. Then the firing began. Oh no, you did not. You already fired me. Well, I'm firing you again, and I'm firing you hard. But she wasn't done. I can move this one up, and I can bring the other one with it. I can move that leg and the other leg right up around my ears. Comb my own goddamn hair. It's your fault. It was your fault. Then the punchline. I can put both of my legs don't. That was not me. Was there a carpenter in here? 'Cause that got nailed. She fired her husband twice in 30 seconds, then made a carpenter joke. That's marriage. Chapter 5. The Rock loses it.
Full velocity! And full maternity leave for non-gender specific working parents.
She even managed to crack The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, the most unbreakable man in Hollywood. What do we want? Full velocity and full maternity leave for non-gender specific working parents. Just kidding, fuck. Laughter. Then the dream. I had a dream very similar to this once, and the squirrel turned out to be Hugh Jackman. Hubba hubba. I wish I was a big juicy nut in that dream, but I wasn't. I was part kangaroo. I don't know. Dreams, right? I don't know what I'm saying. The Rock was crying. Melissa had turned a political chant into a Hugh Jackman squirrel fantasy. Nobody else could do that. Chapter 6. The Backpack Problem.
You know what I can't stop thinking about? Us, me and you, we leave this school and we go backpacking. Me and you, backpacking across Europe.
Sometimes her own characters are too much for even her to handle. You want to know what I can't stop thinking about? Us, me and you, we leave this school and we go backpacking. It's me and you backpacking across Europe. Eat, pray, love style. Then the reality check. Well, Jack, I can't travel with a backpack anymore. We're in different stages. I have to have wheels on my luggage. She turned a romantic fantasy into a luggage compatibility issue. That's the McCarthy gift. Grounding chaos in relatable truths. Chapter 7. The last man to ejaculate.
It would be my honor to be the last man. It would be my very great honor, the last man to...
This is where things went completely off the rails. It would be my honor to be the last man. Laughter. She tried again. It would be my very great honor to be the last man to more laughter. Third try. It would be my great honor to be the last man to ejaculate. Then the full sentence. It would be my great honor to be the last man to ejaculate on you. She said it, she meant it, and nobody on set was okay after that. Chapter 8, Brass Attack.
I've had wonderful Vermont shirts. So sorry. God, I'm a hack.
It's my own fault. The color on the box said brass attack.
One word, just one word destroyed the entire set. I've had wonderful so sorry. God, have a hack. It's my own fault. The color on the box said brass attack. The room lost it. It's hard to tell from the box, you can never know. Then, completely unrelated, I have high nipples, and I would love if you would keep your hands off them. Hold you on the shoulder. They're incredibly sensitive and high. She went from hair dye to nipple sensitivity in 4 seconds. No transition, no warning, just chaos. Chapter 9, The Dorito Confession.
And I got into the most wonderful chip. It was called a Dorito.
And I got into the most wonderful chip. It was called a Dorito. That's it. That's the line. She made an entire room lose their minds over a Dorito. Chapter 10, The Nose Emergency.
You don't laugh.
Okay, emergency.
The fastest way to make an actor break? Tell them don't laugh. They laughed. Are you okay? Emergency. Undo the nose so she can breathe. Can she breathe? I swore. Round 2 with Statham. This was officially the hardest we've ever seen him break. Chapter 11, Jason Statham breaks.
Months in intensive care for radiation poisoning. Yeah, what? 6 months without eyesight.
Jason Statham, action hero, tough guy reduced to a puddle. Got 18 months in intensive care for radiation poisoning. Yeah, what? 6 months without ice? Sorry. Go. 6 months without eyesight while everybody's sorry. And go. 6 months without eyesight while everybody goddamn. Oh my goodness. He couldn't finish a single sentence. Melissa McCarthy broke Jason Statham with radiation poisoning and ice. That's a superpower. Chapter 12, The Sex Companion Rewind.
Let you remain as my sex companion.
Yeah, I'm willing to suck.
You're willing to what?
I'd like to rephrase that.
Even when she messes up her lines, it's funnier than the actual script. Let you remain as my sex companions. Yeah, I'm willing to suck. Willing to what? You're willing to what? I'd like to rephrase that. She didn't rephrase it, she just let it hang there. That's the McCarthy move. Say something unhinged, never acknowledge it. Move on. Chapter 13, The Limp Unicorn Threat.
Here's my phone number.
Is it here?
The person's gonna cut your off and glue it to your forehead so you look like a limp unicorn. That's who the I am.
Her secret weapon, improv that takes a very dark, very mythical turn. Here's my phone number somewhere. Is it here? I'm the person that's going to cut your dick off and glue it to your forehead so you look like a limp unicorn. That's who I am. But it's my sorry. Don't ever talk when I'm talking. Then, helpful advice. I will give you a little tip. The ones on the left side are always terrible. Ones on the right, those tend to be the juiciest. She went from unicorn mutilation to pie recommendations. That's range. Chapter 14, The Pie Crime.
Take the pies. I gotta own up to that. If you're gonna take the pies, you're gonna pay the pie crime.
Okay, I did take the pies. I got to own up to that. If you're gonna take the pies, you're gonna pay the pie crime. She turned theft into a legal philosophy. Pie crime. Pie justice. Melissa McCarthy for Supreme Court. Chapter 15, The Startle.
You startled me. I should startle you again.
I really did startle her.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Tammy. You startled me. I startle you again. I really did startle her. 2 words. I startle you again. That's a threat disguised as an apology. That's comedy terrorism. Chapter 16, Jude Law meets the shapeless attic outfit.
You see this? Cashing that in. Good chain. From where? Hang on. Oh, like an old picture in the attic with like my mom. Sorry.
Jude Law never stood a chance. You see this? Cashing that in. Good chain from where? Hang on. Then the outfit explanation. I saw like an old picture in the attic with my mom. Sorry, it's like an old black and white picture, and she's kind of in this shapeless laughter. Now, what am I wearing? I don't even know what I'm wearing. Need to get it checked out. I think sorry, I'm in such a weird squat. My legs are shaking because of these sticks. She made Jude Law laugh while describing an attic ghost outfit while squatting. Olympic level chaos. Chapter 17, Susan Sarandon can't keep a straight face.
I hear my Ronald Reagan is. Don't you better watch your mouth. I'm too busy watching you.
If you can make an Oscar winner like Susan Sarandon lose her cool, you're a legend. You want to hear my Ronald Reagan, don't you? You better watch your mouth. I'm too busy watching you. She broke Susan Sarandon with a Ronald Reagan impression. That's not comedy, that's witchcraft. Chapter 18, the Stefan stunt.
Stefan! Stefan! Oh.
Hold that thought.
Stefan!
God, come on. Sorry. I know.
When the stunts go wrong, you just keep the cameras rolling. Stefan, I know, you're voting. Roll credits. She didn't fix the mistake. She embraced it, then called for credits. That's the McCarthy way. When in doubt, end the movie. Chapter 19, the full torso transmogrification.
A full torso transmogrification with a corporeal.
Sometimes the dialogue is just too ridiculous to get through. A corporeal, I mean full torso transmogri, I mean a full torso transmogrification with a caporeal. She couldn't say it, nobody could say it, but watching her try, perfect. That one probably opened you up, let's medic. Then the surveillance report. Non-emergency duty of what he eats, how he sleeps, and how he screws. And I'll tell you what, that's a lot of hair and its hands and its feet going everywhere. It's a nightmare because I know what dude eats. I know when he sleeps and I know how he screws, and I had to watch tapes. I see that chin get into places that no one should be in. She turned a bad line reading into a full investigation of a man's chin. That's improvisational genius. Melissa McCarthy has made billions of people laugh. But here are the things the highlights ignore. She's the woman who threatened to drink Karen Carpenter's blood, who fired her husband twice in one scene, who turned Jason Statham into a giggling child with radiation poisoning, who described a limp unicorn with surgical precision, who made Jude Law lose his composure over an attic outfit. She doesn't care about looking unhinged, doesn't care if the takes are unsalvageable. She also isn't afraid to admit she took the pies and will pay the pie crime. That's why she's the queen of breaking celebrities. Which moment was your favorite? Drop it in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe. If you're here, you know what time it is. Subscribe for more moments that make actors forget how to act. Now let us know in the comments. What's your favorite Melissa McCarthy moment? See you in the next one.